Why hello my darlings. It's this time of year. It's come around to Christmas giving and gift unwrapping. And one of the very special things in which we got this year as a community of players and planeswalkers alike was this amazing and beautiful card, a new spoiler as it be from Wizards of the Coast. So, as you can see, Ugin the Spirit Dragon. This is essentially a card which people have been waiting for years, or at least since the first release of Nicol Bolas the Planeswalker. So, as we all know, Nicol Bolas is a multicolored Planeswalker who is essentially hand destruction, hand annihilation, and hand discardation. So if we look at this, in my opinion, is the complete counter of Nicol Bolas. Not only does it have zero hand disruption, but its main focus, and what I feel to be even better than Nicol Bolas, is board destruction. Alright, so let's just look at the stats quickly, shall we? For 8 colorless mana, yes, 8, which means this is essentially the most adaptable and will probably be the most heavily used Planeswalker in all EDH decks. For 8 colorless mana and 7 loyalty, you get 3 abilities. Ugin's +2 is essentially a bolt. Deals 3 damage to target creature or player. This is great for any +1 because it deals extra damage to your opponent and to your creature and gives you that extra spot removal, plus it's somewhat of a protection for Ugin itself, because if they have a card out on the field which is going to deal damage to it the next turn, you'll be able to protect Ugin with said damage. Okay, so now looking towards Ugin's second ability, it's a -X ability. So this is what I feel to be the most prevalent ability of all 3, because it's a -X. X being any amount in which the loyalty count has been minus that number. So let's say you choose to do -6 loyalty, which means Ugin will go down to loyalty of 1. All cards CMC 6 or less will be straight up exiled. Not just will it be destroyed, but they will be exiled. That means this counteracts all reanimation decks, this counteracts all mill decks. Well, mill in the sense that they take stuff out of their graveyard, or they have abilities that are affected within the graveyard. This ability is straight up insane. So, with this -X, you can basically not only wipe the entire board, but you could again protect Ugin, because Ugin is a high CMC card, and you can exile everything else on the field, and you can just keep doing this ability again and again. And it's so diverse to the point where you can choose, oh, I have 3 CMC 4 creatures, but you have like 1,000 1/1s that are 1 CMC. They all go, and all my creatures are still alive to attack and win. So in that respect, this is diverse. This is probably the most diverse board wipe I've ever seen within a card ability. Okay, now it's -10 or its ultimate, and again, I say this because I'm falling in love with this card even more so than I first realized when I first saw this card. Is it's -10. So the first thing we have to realize is that it starts out with a loyalty of 7. In 2 loyalty pluses, which being the +2 deals 3 damage, Ugin will be ready for his ultimate in 2 turns. He will be at a loyalty of 11. So not only in 2 turns, being that the 3rd time you do his loyalty points distribution, you'll be able to do its ultimate. That's insane in itself. But what else is insane, which I don't think most people are realizing, that it's -10 if dealt in the correct way from within the first 3 turns in doing its ultimate, it will still remain alive, because at the end of the ultimate, it'll be down to 1 loyalty point. That means the next turn you can keep doing Ugin's ability to deal 3 damage, 3 damage, 3 damage, and board wipe, and still have Ugin's ultimate in effect. Which, by the way, is, if you don't win with this ability anyway, I don't know what will. It's essentially a show and tell, but on crack. You can essentially get 7 Eldrazi's onto the field for free. Okay. Not only does it give you 7 life, lets you draw 7 cards, for which control players, I imagine this is a complete dream, but it lets you put 7 permanents onto the field. Now, I'm a big fan of green and big fatty creatures. Knowing that I could potentially put 7 Eldrazi, or even 1, insane creature like, I don't know, Vorinclex or anything else like that, and just lock down my opponent with big fucking creatures, is fucking insane. So, this card, I feel, is insane in all respects, and probably one of my top picks and speculations for the upcoming standard format, and also for the post-standard format in EDH and modern, even into Legacy. This card will see so much play. Anyway, hope you have a great day. Merry Christmas.
Good night.